So today I have the delivery. I got this IBC Totes delivery here for me. And I'm not happy about it. They are dirt. They are not with chemicals, they are with oil, olive oil and sunflower oil. And it's gonna take me some time to clean this thing here. So if you have an experience of getting these IBC Totes dirt and need to be clean, if you clean it yourself or you know someone who clean, a process to clean with the least amount of water, because I don't have any water here. I need to go to the town and pick up. I need to figure out a way to do that. So please leave the comments below, because it's really important for the community, because you know I'm gonna try to show you everything, the process of building an off-grid house. Right now I'm a little bit stressed because you know back home in UK the things are so easy and you go and do it yourself, and that mindset of do it yourself is the base of the British society. Here in Spain is a little bit different. It's not much DIY stores, apart of the big ones in the big towns. The nearest town here is Tarragona, is almost 150 kilometers. So for me to go there and come back and forward is a little bit difficult one. I don't have a trailer to push in the carreta, I only got the roof bars. And I try to go in the local places around here, but everything someone do it for you. I think that's the culture of the Spanish, and that's okay too. But for me, it's a little bit stressful because I like to do things myself. I need to do a few projects, and I need to start. The most important one is the water, and I now got a bottleneck here because I got a little problem here, and I need to solve it, which is clean these guys before I do anything else, and I have no clue how I'm going to start about that. But you know, hey, Thomas, vai rapidinho, vai. Vem. Vai aqui, ó. Come on. This is our land. Look how dirty it is. And this is the neighbor's land. So right now I'm using the neighbor's land to deliver things. But the ideal, I need to make a driveway somewhere over there. I'm going to show where the driveway needs to be done. Hello. When you're coming in, then you go down right where the car is parked down there. You go down this road, halfway through is the neighbor land, and then is my land. So the idea is, on this slope here, I get a tractor to build me a road here. They're gonna go down there, so we can park down that clear road, this area there. Everything is overgrown, so it's gonna be beautiful. Vamos pra casinha. Vamos? Vai? Bora? Come on. Vai? Vamos? After some research, I figured out that the easiest way for me to be able to clean the IBC would be remove it from the cage. So that's what I'm doing on the footage here. So I unscrew 2 bars that's on the top, and I pull out the plastic IBC, which is very light, so that way we can move around and clean it. Is a process. It's not a very simple one and required some steps, and as I'm not professional, I'm kind of figure out as I'm going along here. Because there was some amount of oil inside the IBC, I could not lift it myself. So I asked my wife Agnes for giving me a hand. So she is helping me to place the IBCs on the position. That way we'll be able to drain the oil inside. These IBCs, they are dirty looking, a bit nasty, but this is food grade IBCs, and this oil inside is vegetable oil, which is food grade stuff for restaurants and bars. And that's where we got this thing from a catering company. And this was the simpler and easier way to clean it, the IBCs, without making a mess, without spillaging, and without contaminating the soil. And because these IBCs, they've been sitting there for a while, it's quite bad smell this oil gives when it start to get old. But yeah, we managed to remove almost all the dirt from inside. After some research, I figured out the best materials for cleaning this oil from the IBCs would be a degreaser and detergent. So that's what I'm doing here. I make a solution with degreaser water and detergent, and with a mop I'm going around scrubbing, trying to take that first thick cover of oil from the walls, plastic walls of the IBCs. And I'm telling you, it is a hard work. Didn't remove it in once. I need to repeat this process couple times to make easier. But because I don't have much water, this one was not successful procedure. We decided to take the IBCs to the village because there is a coin water machine where we put 20 cents and it gives 100 liters of fresh water. And we took the cleaning materials which we used, which was a degreaser, detergent, mop, and couple sponge, and we start to scrub and kind of taking the oil. We need to repeat this process at least 4 times throughout, inside and outside, for us to be able to really remove that nasty vegetable oil. Once the oil was removed completely, the smell gone, and then it was fresh, and then was the problem of the smell of the detergent and the degreaser. We keep it washing a couple times again, and on the end the IBC was completely clean inside and out. It was a very successful procedure. Once we cleaned the IBC, we put back on the top of the car, strap it up with hatchet strap, and took back to the finca. And this is the final product, a very clean, ready to store water IBC. That wood that I just brought today, I'm gonna use for repairing this door. This is a centenary door, so it's been a very long time. It's a solid wood, just need a little, TLC. I'm gonna put a lock here so I can start to leave some stuff here. I'll repair the other door as well, which is above there. That door is in a very bad condition, being all rotten away. But the priority is to fix this door here, because from there you cannot access there. There is the top level, there is the lower level, and I'm gonna be doing this work here from tomorrow morning. I believe in the morning, first light, I'm gonna have a visit from the bricklayer. So they're gonna come to check the house, to give me a perspective of the project, what needs to be done, what can be done, and how you're gonna go about to do it. I'm a little bit worried because if you look, it seems to be solid. Some walls are very solid, but some are not. Like this wall here is kind of crumbling now. I'm gonna shoot another video from inside another day. It's gonna show you how bad it is. It's kind of crumbling that way. I think the weight from the roof down is kind of crumbling. We need to do something to secure that wall, not let that wall go down. But yeah, so far so good. I'm extremely happy with the purchase. I don't know if I mentioned on early videos, this properties got on escritura, which is the deed from the notary, some notes on the foot saying that the last family who lived here was in 1862. That's 160 years ago. So, it's a land that's been abandoned completely on a very beautiful and picturesque area of northern Spain. Those mountains are national park, the protected area. You can't see from here because of the tree, but there is the mountains on the back there as well. They are protected, they are natural park as well. So I'm on a protected zone. And the most important thing, I got a house which is registered as the living house, and I can get a permit for refurb and restore it, and hopefully in the near future being living completely off grid, living a simple life. So that's the plan.